Hi. Okay, so this is gonna be my 26-week update. I am 6 weeks as of yesterday, and this is according to my new due date. If you do follow me, um, I should have uploaded this last week. However, it did change, so I figured I should just wait because technically I had already done my 25 weeks update before being 25 weeks. And then so yeah, my due did change because apparently whenever I called the first time to make my appointment, I gave one last menstrual period, and then whenever I went in and filled out the paperwork, I put another one, and then they went off of the earliest one, I guess. So I do remember that they asked me about it because I did have two different ones, and then I told them which one was the correct one. However, they kept the old one. So yeah, so everything was wrong. I don't know, something like that. However, okay, yeah. So if so, I had skipped 1 week because I was behind, as if what they told me, like what I thought I should be, which is what I am right now. So I had skipped one, and now I get to like skip an, I don't know. It's just confusing. However, right now I'm 26 weeks, apparently. Okay, so I did have an appointment 2 weeks ago. It's gonna be already like about 2 weeks ago on a Monday, or like a week and a half, and that was for my anatomy scan relook, I guess. As I had talked about it before, Ariana's kidneys were enlarged, so they wanted to monitor it and gave me like an appointment a month after the last one, which was this Monday. And her kidneys, whenever I went for the first time, there were 4 millimeters, I'm sorry, not liters, millimeters, and that was just like the cutoff rate that they look for, so it was just added, so they wanted to monitor it. And then so I did go back on Monday, and there were 4.4 millimeters, and she said she wasn't worried at all because as it was normal for her to grow since she is growing. So it was normal for her kidneys to grow as well. And then she said that the week after I went, the new cutoff measurement was 7 millimeters, and then so unless it would have been like at like more than 7 milliliters, or like not even, like maybe 10 or whatever, she would be worried. However, it seemed normal and she was not worried about that anymore. So apparently that was not even the issue of why I went back. So yeah, last time I was completely freaked out about it, but she said she's not worried about it at all. I do have another appointment on Monday, or like 2 days from now, because well, the baby was measuring small. Like I mentioned, the whole ultrasound where like she was behind about a week and a half-ish. So that's why I thought I thought I was supposed to be a whole completely different world. But yeah, so I don't even know, but she was measuring small, so they want to check up on me on Monday again, just because she's like, it's more than a week or whatever, and said that could be pumped. However, she said it wasn't that serious, I guess, because she had grown from the last scan 4 weeks ago. And then see, this kind of confused me because she was I was 25 weeks, so technically 24 weeks according to my new due date. Not even 24 weeks yet, or around that. But her heartbeat was 148, which was very normal. And then she was weighing 1 pound and 8 ounces, and like it was between 1 pound and 8 ounces and 1 pound and 9 ounces. And according to like my, like what I look up on in my app and stuff, that is very normal. Like that is the exact weight where she should be at. And then so sorry, pregnancy brain. So that was like normal to me. Whenever the technician told me she was weighing 1 pound and 8 ounces, I was like, oh my god, that is so, she's so fat. Like, I honestly said, oh my god, how is she this big? But then the like OB, another doctor, OB or whatever, came in and she told me, she's like, she's small. And I was like, oh really? Okay. And then so I was just like, oh okay. So she's like, we want to measure her. She's like, she did grow from last time, so that's a good sign. However, we want to keep a close look on her. So she's gonna so we're gonna see you back in 2 weeks. And I was like, okay, that's fine. And then that was Monday. And then on Tuesday, I went to like my regular OB to talk about the results, and she was like not worried about it at all. She said that the baby was measuring small. However, she had always been measuring small, so that wasn't an issue. And then she did ask how big we were, and then I told her that I was born at 6 pounds 1 ounce, and then Eric says he was born around 6 pounds also, but he doesn't know the exact ounces. I don't know, but so we were small babies. And then Eric was like really short. He's not that tall right now. I mean, he's not like short, but he's not like massive either. But growing up, he didn't like have his growth spurt to older, and like whenever he was little, he was really short. So like, I'm not really worried about her size, I guess, because they haven't seen that word either. But I do have my appointment in 2 days, so I will see what they tell me now. So yeah, now on to what I have been feeling this past 2 weeks. Last week I wasn't really, there hasn't been many changes. However, like the main ones I can think of is that I no longer sleep. I wake up through the night because I get very discomfortable and I have to use the restroom. It's gotten to the point where Ariana sits on my bladder, I guess, and it makes me like want to go to the restroom immediately. However, I go in and like a little squirt comes out, and it's like very annoying because I wake up for that. So pregnancy's real now. But I do wake up in the middle of the night a lot. I can't sleep. I have my pregnancy pillow, so I would think that would help me, and it does. So I feel like if I didn't, I would go crazy because I would be up all night. Because I do think Ariana's preparing me to wake up in the middle of the night a lot. I feel like she's gonna be a baby that likes to be awake at night because she moves a lot at night. But I do wake up, if I go to sleep like around 10, I wake up at 11:30, and then between 1:30 and 2 again, and then between 3 and 3:30 again, and then between 5 and 5:30 again. So pretty much every 2 hours I wake up. So like they say, you are supposed to feed them like every 2 to 3 hours. So I feel like she's preparing me for that, and I'm fine with it, I guess. However, you do see the dark circles going. Now I look very tired. I've been told I look very tired, and I actually am. I feel like it's gotten to the point where I get tired very easily. I now have swollen feet for a couple of times also, like in my ankles, and they're not like drastic or whatever, but you can see a difference. Like, it's not like, oh my god, humongous, but you can see it if I do a lot of stuff, which is pretty depressing because I feel like it's very early on. However, I do walk and do a lot of things throughout the day. So yeah, and it's only happened like 2 or 3 times, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, so besides that, I think that's it. So I have been feeling discomfort, like I mentioned, and I can't sleep, and I use the restroom a lot. I do get tired a lot, and Ariana is moving a lot. Like I have mentioned, I still don't really feel her like whenever she moves around. I don't know why. I do feel her kicks and punches or whatever she's doing in there, but I do feel them and see like my belly pop and twitch. Oh, I do feel hiccups now. I felt them like 2 times, so that's pretty interesting. 2 to 3 times, so that's interesting. But yeah, side note. Yeah, so I am not feeling her like move. I don't know why. I think I felt her like twice, and I think it's really, really weird. The sensation's like really weird. I remember the first time I felt her, it was like, oh my god, it's so weird. But the kicks and the punches are added. She likes, I had this for the past 2 to 3 days. I have been feeling her like a little bit up higher than my belly button, but for the most part it's like lower, and which is fine, but they are getting stronger and stronger, which is great. And yeah, so I guess I'll show you my belly and see you next week, hopefully with my 27-week update, unless, you know, tomorrow, I mean in 2 days on Monday, I get told that my due date changes again, so we'll see. My belly, but yeah, okay, from the front and the side. And I did forget to mention, I gained 8 pounds in the last month, so yeah, my OB wasn't so happy. But as you can tell, she is getting there. Yeah. That's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, and see you next week with my new update. Bye.